wow. Turn it up. But just have automation there, like you turn a knob and you were going to turn it down and drag it how it had none. Like it didn't have that. But you're going to drag it a couple of times so it had it. See it. Different ways to address it, different ways. Admit it was a different board, like that wasn't the knob. You had that one, you don't know how you had it, but it's battery. Gosh, you didn't have the device on, it was a mixer to you. For track volume. And you could pan it, you know, gold. And we'd admit to some of these sirens soon. And this would be like a good drum, you know? It could be drum to you. But you turn it up here maybe right for someone and click it right. Choose, you know, this one. Had a drop for it, short. Like it was experimental. Dropped it like we dropped it so up we were tuning it. And that was like a crescendo reversed. Man, I didn't have it for this one, I didn't fold it, but I'll do it, right? I'll fold this battery. Mixer. I need to pan it. Just gold, you know? It could be anything. Pan's different to everybody. It's just doing it different for me. I'll probably pan it different, you know? When I can explain why it's so many shapes and I'm just clicking different buttons for them, that'll be gold. Just someone who actually wants something concealed here, and it's just not something headache that shouldn't have been sold. Like it wasn't sold at 1 bar how we clicked it, you know? For the violin. Still 120. But we would do it for this one. Make it confusing there, enough for it to be us. And yes, we did film it and show it, but talked about it, you know? This is language. Science. Okay. So we panned it very different. It still had this one. So, okay. Make sure it's volume, yes. We didn't fade it off. Mixer has it. Mixer, and we do have track volume. And it has different ones, you know? It comes in high. But there... No, it comes in lower there. It just does for how I experiment with it, but it's going to come in high here where it's my hand. Oops. I'm just tapping, you know? And that's the genetic sample we're mostly losing in the ocean. That Luigi admitted was his mother and was hers, you know. So I admit I'm the version. Like I can show you what the genome was, and it's crucified, yes. But we have the cross still, and we're crossed at the eyes, and also a little bit in need of water. But it's something to us, and we can call it something. We call it something else and explain why things like this burn like gas, you know? If you were a certain gas. Okay, I didn't do it. I just knew it volume. Okay. Okay, dwarfies it like it is both reactions. You know, drum 2. Skin. Okay, that really wasn't my music, but I was turning it all down. Like, I had that master too and had some of it. But it was working right, yeah. Had some of it. And it had a siren there, it was master. Oh, it just probably wasn't master volume, like it wasn't clicking right. Oh god. We held it. It was so small to us. We could just pan it. This gold. Okay, maybe I know this one's genome better. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just make it some of that and do it. Okay, I'll do it so fast. Okay, I'll do this so different. Okay, so that's an ISO. I'm just reacting it over, and I'll pass it here, and I can meld it there. And I can just move these around. Oh, I know I have more of them. For this case, you know, which has a lot of automation. This is Mozart's cast, you know, any child that would pick could be a violin, Tim. It could just be in the ocean somewhere. They always were. And this wasn't it, like. Mozart just had it for now. Like, he admitted it. Like, maybe 3 was enough? You could do this? God, it was hard to click. Man, this is like an asset to me. This could be a good sense someday. I'd throw it in the ocean. I mean, like, Bill Gates doesn't have any of these, and have the older ones that are way worse as Mozart in different ways. I just thought this one was pretty bad, like, you like it. It is Mozart to you now. I just rusted it somehow in a good way. It's not cutting my battery whole. Like how I cut the cable. And it missed some of it. Like it's here, and yes, I got it. It was good. I liked it. Good to me. See where it sounded here. Okay, I'm gonna still step on it like this and do a different thing. But just to this one. Not to massive, just the mixer. Which mixes it right as track, so it's panning, yes. The speakers. How we did it half, always. Spiky here. Yes. Could be someone's quarrel. You'll experiment with that. We'll know we have them. Yeah, it's the experiments kind of trying to keep them alive, you know, this one. Then we pan it to an estimation here, like, we had something there. We could call it L or maybe R. Estimation, you know? If that clicked different, you probably weren't this version. You didn't thrust it out and just didn't do it exact. That wasn't out, it's just C. There it is. It's tall. It's tall with lots of things that we're panning.